forgot everything's on blood. Okay.
It is pretty bloody here.
So, as that combat took 2 hours.
It took so long, dude. It didn't feel like it was going to, but it just kept going, man.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Even your other dudes were rolling like weirdly low damage and high saves.
Yep. It is what it is. Alright. So, pretty much as everyone's eating dinner with this eagle stew, Denta looks over to Rinton and kind of just tells everyone that, well, it's been a busy day. I can't lie. And we're all hurt, so this is what we're gonna do. Kilpo, you're gonna join. You and Rinla are going to just clean the deck, while our group here takes its much needed rest. And Renton, I think they gave you what they found in Tin Ridge, so we'll cover that. But yeah, you guys, go take a nap. Okay, well, we're gonna talk tomorrow, okay?
Sounds good.
Yeah, and so, unless there's anything you want to do, which I'll tell you guys know, there's gonna be a chance to talk with the crew and coming up. So if there's anything dire, because you guys are like beat.
Yeah, I was gonna say, even if I wanted to talk to the crew, like with role playing here is like Threz needs to go lay down.
Alright. So you go do that, everyone, unless anybody else, y'all.
Grab a couple of these eagle feathers as a trophy.
Alright.
I'm just playing my lute outside.
Alright, and then as the night goes on, you guys eventually go to your bunks, you get your hammocks out, and yeah, just get as comfortable as you can, taking a nap. So we won't say what time it is, but real quick, for all your characters, how do you guys feel about that day? What are your characters feeling right now?
Well, I mean, Upal isn't exactly happy about the start of that last fight with how it started out, but he's feeling all right overall.
Okay.
Threz is in a great mood. It's been a really long day, but Threz got to flex some muscle and made some friends.
Yeah, all it needed
I mean,
to
sure, hurt myself, almost died, but you know.
all you needed to do is have Albrecht just leave the party. Like, you just needed Albrecht to show you what to do, and then yeah.
Yeah, it's true. He came in and punched someone twice, and I was like, oh.
That's how it's done. How about you, Dagoth?
I think it was I had a good time mostly. I mean, minus the getting knocked out part, but all in all,
I mean,
I'd say it was a
obviously.
good time. I keep thinking about that weird ghost head that I saved, and I wonder what's going on with my buds that I drink buds with. But yeah, it was a good day full of friends.
Yeah, as you like are flying away and like the sun sets, you can see like a purple glow coming from where Tin Ridge is. But anyway, that's somebody else's problem and a whole nother potential campaign that might happen. You guys, yeah, you sleep through the night, you get all your hit points back and any other negative stuff that goes away, yada yada. As you guys come up and you come aboard, oh yeah, this is clean. I gotta move my notes here. Yeah, these guys are gone. And oh, not the GM. There we go. Yeah, so it's clean.
Oh, wow.
What happened to the
Getting
dude
close,
that threw the
amazing.
bomb?
Oh, he flew away. Like, he was on another
But what he
griffin.
flew? Okay, that's what I was confused.
Oh yeah, he was on a griffin and then flew away.
Okay.
So yeah. So yeah, that happens. you guys get your rest. And as you come up, Rintin comes in and he's like, "So, boys, that was a good match today or yesterday. So, real quick, here's your cut of the haul," and he gives you each 120 gold.
Woo!
So, yeah, next time we're in port, feel free to use it as you will. Just real quick, because I need to go tell the captain a few things. First off, I would let you guys know, you guys would have definitely gotten more, but with our guiding crystal totally getting wrecked, we got to put the funds towards that. Otherwise, like, we're not going anywhere.
That's fair.
Yeah, I wish, like, I know, like, kind of a little bit what you guys have told me, but hey, I will try to figure things out. Seems like everyone's just kind of relaxing right now, so yeah, I guess you guys can do whatever you guys do here for leisure. But before you guys go, just real quick things. 2 real quick things. We're trying to repair the ship. I think we may have found some coordinates to land, and we might be able to make it. But I'm gonna go talk to Denta before that happens. If you want more information, talk to Big Ol' Bop and Little Lob. They're working on it now. And like he turns to start to walk away. Oh, one more thing. Can you tell me a little bit more about this Fornfall guy? He was like a skull?
He's a pretty cool guy. He seemed like a nice fella.
I mean, that's actually not wrong. Like, he was scary and floaty and purple flame, but he seemed like a nice enough guy. He did light the town on fire, though.
He told me he was gonna leave me alone if I let him go, so...
Yeah, I guess he kind of did help you guys. He caused the distraction. I don't know. Fornfall, I've heard that name before. I don't remember where, though. Okay, well, that's good enough. Yeah, if we need you, we'll send Kilpo, the little freak, to go talk to you guys. But until then, yeah, you guys are free to do what you want.
Free to roam about the cabin.
Yep. Okay, so as you guys are walking around and on all different levels, I only have the top level the ship made. But as you guys explore and maybe just hear the calls and people talking, there are a few different options for you guys to talk to of people you want to interact with, and you all don't have to go to the same person. Okay. So there are, as Renton mentioned, Big Ol' Bop and Little Lob, the ship engineers. You hear them, like Renton already mentioned them going that they're in the engineering section of the ship. If you see that chef, you hear Chef Bagtoff just grumbling as he is making some stew. So you hear about those 2 options now. But yeah, if you guys want to talk with yourselves, Renton and Denta aren't here. They're in the captain's area that I can't remember the name of. But yeah, so they're not.
Cabin?
Yeah, the cabin. Thank you. Yeah, they're like.
I got you, Booba.
Yeah, they're in there, and you can kind of hear sort of what they're talking about. Like it's just they're not hiding anything. They're just trying to find out what's going next. Captain's quotas.
Okay. Well, I personally want to go talk to the cook, because in my mind, if anybody knows anything that's going on, it's always the cook, because they gotta prepare ahead of time, usually with supplies and stuff. Plus, they probably hear the best gossip, because in the back of my mind, I keep thinking, who the hell was it that attacked us on the back of that griffin? We have no clue.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe he has an idea.
Okay, yeah. We're just gonna do this all theater of the mind right now. So like, because
Okay.
I would have. It's a lot of typing to bring them back up. So, yeah. So you go and you go down into the kitchen right now, and Chef Bagtoff is in there, and he's just like, "Hello, mon ami, just making stew for you and me. How are you?"
Yeah, I'm doing good, Mr. Bags.
Bagtoff.
So what's the okay, Mr. Bags? So what's the words going on? What's the word on the street around
I have eagle, and now I have griffin, and they'll make excellent stew. Ho
here? It smells great in here, by the way.
Yes, yes. Oui, oui.
So
I don't know how
did
you
you
say
hear?
yes in French.
Oui.
Oh, no, don't do that here.
You got another party for that.
Oh god.
Make a performance
Yes.
check.
Somebody
Took
help
me a second. Sorry,
so
Amy, go ahead.
do you know about anything that's been going on up top side?
You guys went and took care of birds of prey? Oh, you talk about man on other bird eagle thing throwing bag. Is that what you
Man
want?
on the bird, yeah, the bag throwing man.
Oh,
Do you know anything about this guy?
Yeah. Okay, come real close. And he like gets right into your like he's a kobold and he's super short. So like Upal thinks he's shorter than this kobold, but he's not.
Yeah.
He's like, word on the street is, I know nothing. Okay, you know, you just showed up, he blew stuff up. We are going down very
God.
slowly. Yeah. It seems like the captain and the first mate, they seem to know what is going on, and it's very, very nice. But yeah, me, I don't know nothing. They it seems like we don't have any plans right now. Oh, but real quick, I have a very serious question for you. Okay, so you know me chef, I make the stew, and only stew. But I'm thinking of making something besides stew.
How taboo.
I know. I get the chills just thinking about it. Me, Chef my dog, we went for stew. Say that so.
Yeah, that's some really innovative thinking, man.
So it was this what I think. I take the bird lion thing, the griffon, and we chop it up and we make griffon steak.
Steak?
I figured what we can do is slap meat on this my cooking section here, and we throw some of this little bit of that, and then we see what happens. You know, the bab bing bab boom, maybe something different. You think? What do you think? Think I try?
Yeah, I think you should put some salt and pepper on it.
What is that?
Spice.
Oh, spice.
How are you the cook?
Are you challenging my cookadom?
We can totally cook off if you want, bro.
And he challenges everyone to everything.
That is it.
I love it.
For dinner, it is a cook-off. You cook for... Okay, this is what we do. You cook for half crew, I cook for other half, and we're going to see who wins. It is on, little man.
Yeah, let's
think our
bring it
chef-
on.
As he
I
looks
think
up
our
at
chef
you.
just managed. I think our chef just managed to wheel his way into getting some free work out of Dagoth there.
Sounds like it.
Alright, so we'll say that you're in the kitchen now. Just spend your time. Thraz, Upal, what do you guys like to do? And you guys can go talk to Chef Bagtoff as well. Like, he's not locked off.
I
I'd like
wandered
to
down
talk-
to engineering,
Yeah, I was gonna
I-
go to engineering too
and yeah, so
and talk to those guys.
yeah, as I guess who's leading this? Who's going in there first?
You can go in there first.
Yeah, so as I walk in, I see them, the engineers kind of working on stuff, and I just say, "Hey guys, looks pretty bad down here. You need a hand?"
Hold on, I have written on a different document what their personalities are like that I didn't bring over to this document. 1 second as I do this.
He's just got post-it notes everywhere.
Frat boy.
Alrighty. Yeah, so as you guys enter this room, you can see like smoke kind of pouring out of this room, and like it seems like it's not like a deep dark smoke, but it looks like there things that are smoking shouldn't be. And as you turn down, you see 2 goblins. Okay, one is shorter than the other, who has a silver beard and 2 hooks for hands. And he's
fantastic.
He just looks at you, and then there's another goblin that is slightly taller, that has a pipe in his mouth, and his eyebrows are pierced, and he has 2 working hands. And the one's like, you, yes, you're the new ones, aren't you? Welcome to Denta's crew, mateys. I'm Bipplebop, and this is Little Lob, my brother. He don't talk too much. So, yeah. It's, we'll take all the help we can get, you know? It's pretty crazy down here. It's, look, don't tell the captain. I don't understand how everything works down here, like crystal-wise. I know what, look, I sort of know what that panel does and that wiring. Oh, do you think I lost my hands? That here we have Little Lob here, my little burrow. He has his 2 working hands. What he gave up with speech, he gives up with skill, at least listening to my instructions. And if you guys look at him, he's just like, yeah, man of many words. So, yeah, do you have any questions about it?
Yeah, so I'm assuming he's kind of giving us a little bit of direction on holding something or whatever, but it's like, so, yeah, can you tell us a little bit about, you know, what some of these crystals do, maybe?
Okay, you know what, I don't fully understand how everything works here, but you know about the elements, right? Like, the gods of this universe. Yeah, so...
I know of them.
Yes. So right here, this crystal is imbued with the power of whatever the wind god is called. Itisdpayne didn't bring up his notes for that because he forgot about it. I think his name is... Yep, that was the name I literally was about to say. Matu, you know, he is the god of wind. Look, we love Matu up here because we live in wind. We also love Odine, a god of water, but we love wind a little bit more, you know, because we're flying through there. So anyway, crystal green, like Mantu, and they imbue the crystals with its power that gives us flight. So we got 2 for steering and 1 that may go up. Besides that, I'm not a magic man, or goblin, but I do know that what we do have is these metal plates that help contain the magical aura, so it doesn't warp the frame of the Zarganlot. Unfortunately, that attack from that little... Sorry, I can't say those words in front of my little bro, you know? You got to be a good example. But, yeah, he, pretty much the explosion, even though it didn't do lasting damage to the crystal, it did damage these metal plates. And we're kind of on what, this setting called glide mode. I think we have about, like, 2 weeks of air, but we're gonna have to land and hope we land somewhere good. Yeah. So
It's not too bad.
yeah.
We can get somewhere.
Let's just hope we don't have to go back to Tin Ridge, you know? I don't think we got in there a second time.
Well, I just wanted to come down here and ask if I can get anything for you guys. I'm not really that handy. I wouldn't be that handy down here, but like I know you're kind of the stars of the show right now. You know, whenever we're breaking into somewhere to fight people, that's our job. But right now, we're just kind of sitting here and letting you do yours. So,
Do you have like extra metal plates in your pocket?
not in my pocket.
Oh, so you're just happy to see me?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're just gonna need metal plates. Like we're gonna need a specific metal. I think it. Let me look at this, and he like runs through some notes, and he's like, yeah, some at least mithril coating, and at least needs some mithril coating on there that just helps focus some of the magics. But yeah, until then
Yeah. Do you guys know if there's maybe a substitute we can use to get us by a little longer?
Well, we're using duct tape right now.
Wait, you made duct tape out of the eagles?
Sounds like you got it under control.
No, it's we had don't you remember right before you came on? We had that duck infestation, so we took them, made them into glue, duct tape.
Oh, that's what the mess was. That explains a lot.
Anyway, I don't think I want that to be canon. So moving forward, too late it already is because it came out of the DM's mouth. But yeah.
All right. Well, if you guys come up with anything that a random half orc can get you, just let me know.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, so it's up to you if do you guys want to stay down there and help with anything, or are you gonna?
I'm gonna wander back up to the deck and just kind of hang out.
Hey.
Upo's just gonna hang around there for now, and just gonna help where he can.
Okay. So as you are going back up to the deck, you hear a very distinct sound, mainly because there's only one person on the ship that can make that sound while walking, and it's the sound of hooves hitting the metal. Not the metal, sorry, the ship's interior, the wooden interior. And it's Rinla, the centaur bard. And she's like, Thraz, was it? Can I talk?
Yeah, that's me.
Do you have a few seconds?
Sure, what you need.
So, look, I feel really bad about hitting Dagoth. And I want to say sorry, but I'm do you think how? I feel sorry for hitting his boys.
Well, Dagoth, he doesn't really let anything get to him. It all just rolls right off of that man. But if you do want to say sorry, he loves playing his lute. Just go play some music with him or something.
Do you think that would work? Like, does he have a favorite song, like Camptown Races, or like, I don't know, Johnny Cash?
I'm gonna be honest with you. Every time he pulls the lute out, I just tone him out and walk away. So I have no idea.
Okay.
All I know is he crushes buds and plays his lute.
Yeah. Okay. I'll definitely give that some thought.
Good luck.
And yeah, she goes into the deep recesses of the boat, and Dagoth doesn't know anything about that because it was on the other side, and he is in the middle of battling a chef. So,
I like to imagine I walk through the kitchen, they're just like furiously chopping vegetables.
You, mother me, you're not gonna beat me. Give me that onion. Aha, cat got your tongue. I put it on steak too.
Am I in there?
Yeah, this is the Thraz walked into the middle of the cooking.
Oh,
contest
snap.
Right now.
I'm chopping up some meat and I'm smiling, and I see that there's some cooking wine, so I take that and I start sipping on it while I'm cooking. And then I just tell I just keep telling the chef I just call him Mr. Bags, and it just keep just take it easy there, Mr. Bags.
Yeah, no.
I'm starting to make this kick-ass chili because all this guy can do is make stew.
Oh no, now he's going for the stars now because he's trying his thing. He's making it looks like he's making some griffin steak. And as he's doing that, you see him go and he's just like, ah, and he like shoots fire out of his mouth to like heat the thing. And he's just like, oh, this is great.
The crew's been eating stew for months, and today it's steak and chili.
I cast my cantrips of dancing light underneath his cooking fire to give him the wrong idea of how hot his flames are.
Oh my god.
And he's like, oh, I've heard of this in legend. Oh my goodness. How I'm blessed by the cooking. Well, there is no cooking god.
There is now.
If there is, that means
There
it's a
will
celestial.
be next week. It'll be next week.
That means it's a celestial and they're pretty evil. So
Are those the mixture ones?
those are the celestials are I think did I give you guys the Pantheon?
Yeah, I don't remember their names.
Yeah, that whole group is called the Celestials, where it's like,
So which ones
the
are
bad
the?
boys.
Was it just the children or the ones that are mixed elements?
oh yeah, the children's are the mixed
Yeah.
elements.
I
Yeah.
was like, what element mixture gets a god of cooking?
Wouldn't that be a little mixture of everything?
It would.
Probably would be, yeah.
Plus a little salt.
Yeah.
That's yeah. If you added heart, you get Captain Planet. You had salt,
Yeah.
you get the God of Cooking. So, yeah. So let's just skip forward to dinner. We're gonna skip forward to dinner now, and yeah. So everyone's coming out, and yeah, they're like, okay, what are we doing here? And the chef Bagtoff is like, so we have been challenged. Well, by we I mean me, to the cook-off, and so I made something new and exciting for you all. So it is a griffin steak with some onions and some other stuff you put on steak. And well, God, what did you make?
I made Eagles chili with some, crunchy Griffin chips.
How do you get my chips?
I stole them.
Mon ami. All right, so it's time. Let's see. It's definitely gonna be a roll of something.
Oh, God.
But it's gonna be survival. It's gonna be
Oh,
a survival roll.
I got a 3 in that. Yeah.
All right, and you destroyed him.
What?
You rolled a nat 1.
Dude, I win all these battles, too. It makes no sense.
Man. I know, you challenge everyone to everything and then they fail at it and you win. Like, how is this
Except for
possible, man?
Except for
Except for
combat.
that first part. Except for that first part, who's just
Oh, yeah.
chasing you off laughing.
So you guys like are all digging into the chili. Like it pretty much the way they did that is like they have chili and like a small portion of chili and a small portion of steak given around, and like everyone's just like, oh, and they go to give the steak a try, and then it's just like immediately everyone runs to the side of the ship and is just puking.
Just charcoal.
Just like ugh, ugh. And he's like
Raw because he thought there was too much fire.
he's like, I do not know what happened.
Oh,
I am
shit.
disheartened. I no longer be chef. And he pulls out his chef knife and puts it to his neck, and he's like, I have gotten a great dishonor.
I look at the chef and I say, Mr. Bags, you won't do it.
Want to bet?
You won't do it.
Oops, hold up. No, of course he does well that time.
Dagoth, why are you like this?
And so he's like, I will not dishonor my family no more. And he's now bleeding all over the place. to where
I make sure it doesn't get on the chili.
yeah. And so yeah, the chili, like everyone's like, oh, this is good and everything, but then the mood is a little bit soured with the attempted seppuku of of Chef Bagtoff.
Oh my goodness.
To where Little Lob comes over and just claps twice and then casts like a healing spell, closes it up, and he just like looks at him, he's like, "And doctor," and walks back. And like you just see Chef Bagtop like, "No, not again. Well, it's too." And he goes back down and just starts making stew, but very disheartened.
I was just waiting for somebody to say, "Well, that's the 12th time this month."
Yeah.
So that's going on. And
We have a doctor. Do we have a therapist?
Yeah, right. Everybody else is
Nah.
traumatized.
Nah, that cost extra.
I don't remember that cure spell. Cure light trauma.
So anyway, that's all going on. And then while everything's going on, like you just hear like a small harp play, and like setting the mood, and you see Rinla just plucking away at the harp, and just like singing a song of like what has just happened. Where it's just like something on the lines of like, the heroes went down to the mountain, they went inside. They went and made sure everyone went and ran and hide. They went into the coffins where they kept the gold. I don't know why there were coffins in the vaults of old. Yes, we are here on the boat, hooray! And everyone will join in the song today because we got terrible steak and stew, loopity-doo. And now, why don't we sing with me and you? And it just keeps going on and on of her just singing.
Paul grabs his flute and starts playing along.
Hey, yeah, it's a simple ditty. And but yeah, roll performance.
The simple ditty. You failed.
He
Oh yeah, no,
swallowed
you
his
are
flute.
chiming in right as well, and she's like, oh yeah, and she's like getting into it. Hey Dagoth, why don't you roll a perception check real quick?
Oh, here we go. I never get it when I need it. Let's see.
All right, like you can see like she's like stealing glances at you while she's singing.
Oh,
You didn't roll high enough to see that she drenched herself in your hot sauce.
Like
Oh.
it's more like she's
not quite looking like a snack yet.
well, she's like from your roll, like it's not like it's like a roll to see like, oh no, because like you play the lute a lot and like you just rolled a 22 on your lute earlier, and so like she's like, oh no, is this good enough? I don't know, and just like and so yeah.
So thinking back into, I remember what her legs do. So I'm just gonna whip out my lute and start playing it too.
All right, roll performance.
3. Here it comes.
Probably. Where is it? Here we go. I don't know. I have pretty high charisma. No.
And so like, yeah, like I don't know. It sounds like maybe you're just kind of keeping up, but then it's like kind of like Guitar Hero, where you're just like plucking a few wrong things, and she's like, and she ends the song, and then she like comes over to you and is like, maybe I can teach you how to play this song later. But first things first, like I just want to say sorry for my actions. Yeah, you didn't deserve what I did to you. I would offer to take you out on a picnic, but we're kind of in the middle of the air. And also, I think the chef just burnt all the meat. Again. So I don't know. Maybe we get land or something. I don't know. I can take you somewhere. My treat as a sorry.
So I look at her, and then I take a long drink out of my flask, and I look her in the eyes, and I say, "Wait, who are you?"
She's like, oh, okay, yeah.
Thought you for sure you were gonna ask her what those legs do again.
I thought about it.
You can see like she's like a little crestfallen, but she's like, okay, yeah, maybe some other time, you know? Yeah, it's been a busy day, and like kind of walks away and starts plucking at the loot.
And as she leaves, I say, "Hey, hold up, wait a minute."
Yeah.
And I look at her again, and I smile, and I say, "Hey, girl, what did those legs do?"
And she looks at you and she's like, if it was any other day, I would throw you off the ship. But like kind of has a smile and walks away.
Oh my god.
As she,
yeah.
But she's part horse, so she's like pooping as she's walking. No, just joking.
That was the other group.
Yeah, the bodily functions.
That's actually what attracted the griffin there to begin with.
So yeah. But yeah, you guys got another night's rest. Unless there's anything else you guys want to do.
I don't think so. It sounded like I had I cooked all day.
Yeah, you had a productive day, man.
I did.
You crushed two people's dreams.
So
I keep playing the flute for a bit longer to keep the crew entertained and raise morale.
Yeah, and it looks like some of them are gathering together to do. I will say, just if you're gonna type anything, just make sure you're good because it is showed on my stream.
Mine too.
Wait, what?
I have the number thing that you had over here on the stream. I just saw that you were typing and was like, hey, just make sure if you're gonna type something that you just be I might be inviting it now. But anyway.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, you guys are all sleeping, and then we're gonna say maybe all your hammocks are close together, and it's in the morning again, and Kilpo, the small child that seems the hair that defies gravity, runs up to you, and you just like, sirs, I'm trying to remember what his voice was, just like, I think it was a little bit higher, just like, hey sirs, Denta wants to see you in her quarters.
All right, I guess. Okay, fine, whatever.
It's like real important, you know. Okay, bye. Wow.
All right, thanks, kid.
Oh, he gone.
Damn kid.
You like if once.
Wow.
I hope my daughter's like that one. Since I can leave it. Wow.
Sounds like Wally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Ric Flair together.
So, I guess are you guys heading there, or are you guys gonna go anywhere else?
Yeah, I'm just gonna right there.
I'm gonna go there too.
April swings by the mess and grabs a snack on the way.
Hey, yeah, that's on the way. Yeah, as you guys are walking back, like up, you see Kilpo just like, I will defeat you, Griffin, and just is like punching a wall, just like, I'm so angry, and just like.
Are you sure his name's not Kyle?
No, it's Kilpo.
He's got a monster in his.
Paul pats the kid on the head as he walks by.
It's like, how dare you
keep
touch
it up,
the
kid.
Prince of all
You keep it up,
Saints.
kid.
Anyway.
Good job, kid. Keep it up.
I have been dishonored. I'm a great prince. I challenge you to battle. And just goes up to like punch your your knee.
I just put my hand on his head and hold him out.
And he rolls a 1 and kills himself.
Ah, yeah, he didn't do anything. He's just like, he's tired, and he's like, I will train to defeat you, you crouching dragonborn. That's the last thing I do. And
He's like, Kilpo Tai Tai.
Kill Po Tai Tai now. The prince of all pirates will go sleep now.
Dear God.
And yeah, so you
Where did
guys
they get all these people on this crew? We're not much better, you know.
you guys fit in.
It's true. We're pretty ragtag.
Okay. So you guys all go into Denta's office, and you guys see Denta and Rinton there, and they're just like, "Oh, good, you guys, you came in." But she's like, "Okay, do you guys remember this?" And she holds up the seal of the map that you guys, I think, you guys gave to Rinton when you landed there. It was like a special sealed scroll.
Oh yeah.
Yep. We gave that to him.
Yeah. So she's like, I don't know if you recognize this map, but this map is gives us the coordinates to the island called Brimar. You guys ever heard of that? And you guys want to roll a history check to see if you have heard of Brimar.
Oh, history. We need
9.
I don't even see. Oh, here it is.
Yeah.
-1.
Negative with the -1 modifier, you still get the highest roll out of that.
Yeah. So like, both Upal and Thraz, you're like, that sounds familiar, but Dagoth is like, oh yeah, Brimar, like,
Jinkies.
yeah, you guys, like, he is like, oh yeah, that like island is coordinates have been lost to time, and you know that there were like some weird experimental things that were going on there. So like she mentioned, like, she's like, yeah, so Brimar was super confidential, like military level confidential stuff happening on there. All that the legends say is that whoever went there never returned, and like there's just some like real freaky things happening there. But here's what I'm thinking: there's gotta be some good loot on there, and potentially we should be able to go and find some items to repair the casing for the engine. So good loot and some casings, like some fixer up things. Like, there literally shouldn't be anyone on this island. So what do you guys think? My ground crew, you ready to go on a little adventure?
I mean, I'm down, but what you said doesn't make a whole lot of sense. If it's an island where people go and nobody ever comes back, how is there?
No. Okay. The last group that went out there was like some expedition thing. Apparently they started a town or something out there. They went out there, and the thing is, they lost correspondence with this group. Like, they stopped sending messages back and everything. And then, I don't know, it's just some weird thing, whether, I don't know how it happened, but like, all correspondence were lost. And I think this is when like, this island is pretty old. Like, I think probably after they lost correspondence is probably right around the time the Civil War of the Atraces had happened. And so or at least one of them. And so it's probably what happened there is that, like, it either the coordinates got lost in an attack, or people just forgot about it because of just worried that East Atris was going to come over and hit West Atris, and vice versa. And going and checking an island where they lost contact with didn't seem to be high on their priorities. And so this stuff should be free for the taking.
I'm down.
Okay. So here's
we might want to be careful though. If an expedition didn't come back at all, it's probably a reason.
Oh, there were probably a bunch of suits.
Yeah. So look, there's, and here we go. We can do this. Never mind. I can't do this. I thought I had the map in here for you guys. She's like, here, I'll make sure there's portable maps by the time we land. But yeah, so here's what we can do. There seems to be, like, on this map, there's not a lot of stuff etched in here, but it seems like there's a bay or like a just a little cape, or pond, not pond, I'm trying to think of the actual, like, land mass where it's like,
Key?
what? Yeah, a key.
You're thinking of the water with the key?
Yeah. Now, there seems to be like a key here that we can land the ship in and bring it close enough so that way it won't like be protected from if there's a storm or anything from the ship, from the ocean while we do repairs. And it seems the safest option, but it also seems like there's a tower there that you guys would be able to go and just get a bird's eye view and just see if you can spot anything. But it's going to take us at least a couple days to get there. We could get there faster, but the engines, you know. So this is what we're going to do, and if you're all good for that, what I would suggest, and if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask, but I would say, yeah, I would probably suggest going up the tower first, but then after that tower, you guys are welcome to go wherever you are on the island. Just make sure you come back every couple of days or so, just to make sure that, like, you're still alive and we don't have to send people out to find you or something, you know?
Do you
Sure,
think maybe
can we get one of those flare guns again?
Oh yeah, we should have a few spare.
Because we could
do you think
shoot
maybe
that up
as
for
we
emergency.
do you think maybe as we approach this island, we can make sure we get a good look around before we land, and possibly even put us on the tower?
I don't think we'll be able to get you on the tower. Like, we are in glide mode. We kind of lost any kind of hover capabilities. So we'll be able to land right close to it. It seems like at one point it probably doubled as a lighthouse. But yeah, like, it's not like a giant opening of one of the hollowed peaks where it's a large area. This one's pretty precise, and with the engines shot the way they are, I don't want to accidentally drop you off it.
Yeah, that's probably for the best then.
Yeah, and it seems like the way we're coming at it, I don't know. Like, we have the coordinates here, and like if the coordinates are correct, we should be flying over it as well. So we should be able to get a good look over it to see if anything sticks out. But there might also be information in that tower here anyway. This is all hypothesis. This is all theory. We won't know until we actually land, but yeah.
Do you know if there's anything else that's even close to there that, do we have a backup plan if there's nothing there?
I think once you guys get up there, if you don't find any information, maybe you'll be able to see where the village that they speak of is on here, and maybe you might be able to find some other things. But yeah, that's I don't know, that's all I can kind of tell you until we got closer. Like, all I have here is the map, and kind of, like, I'm pretty sure that Dagoth can back me up on this. A lot of this stuff is legend. Like,
yeah.
And I'm kind of hoping, like, if anything, like, not just repairs, maybe we can find some I don't know,
relics.
Something crazy. Yeah, relics or something crazy. If we can't use, we would be able to, like, at least sell.
Yeah, or find some real old ale or something.
I mean, and if there's nothing there, we could just sail if we have to.
Yep, that is also an option. The hall is still good. Don't worry, kill Poe as soon as wherever he went and wakes up, he'll clean out those scorch marks.
Who attacked us?
We don't know. If anything, I think it's somebody that came from Tin Ridge. Like, that's where the Griffins came from. Like, that is... We know that's where the Griffins came from. After searching, like, the Griffin, like, we saw, like, it had, like, a collar on it. We don't know who it belonged to, but we're guessing it's the guy who was riding it. Or, well, I say guy, but I don't know if it's a gal. But
yeah,
whoever's riding it, I think it was part of them, and so we did damage to them by ruining their forces, but at the same time, they did a number on us.
If it is Tin Ridge, we can't exactly blame them. We just took everything they had.
Oh, we can totally blame them.
That's still totally their fault.
Yeah, well, he probably doesn't have anywhere to go home to.
Whatever floats your boat, I guess.
Right now, it's the air and Matsu.
I mean, if they hadn't left all that money at vault, we wouldn't have had to come and take it. So, it's still their fault.
I'm pretty sure they have other vaults scattered around as well. Like, as much as I say we hit them hard, like, let's be real, Tin Ridge, it's like a mega city pretty much. I'm pretty sure they have a few different vaults in there. It's not as much as Halcyon Peaks, but like...
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't have agreed to go and on a mission to just steal from people that weren't super wealthy and had a whole bunch of means. So
yeah, don't worry, they'll survive, and
we're all right. We're all right.
Mm-hmm. Now, if we really wanted to hurt them, we collapse the mines.
Maybe if they send a few more griffins after us.
Yeah, we'll see.
Good eating.
Not if Bagtoff.
Steaks weren't too good.
We could try griffin chili next time, I guess.
Quick flashback. I want to say that like everyone was just throwing up from the steaks, and you just see Kill Poe just like, I like it. This is the best thing I ever had. Anyway, flash forward to where we are now.
Stupid little kid.
I know. So, but yeah, if there isn't any more questions.
No.
All right. So Rintin, make sure that these three. We're also gonna throw Albrick on there as well. Okay.
That's probably good.
Yeah.
Can we just put him in a cannon? Shoot him out.
I would prefer not.
He's sturdy enough.
Yeah, but he's also our scout party. He's
scout party nothing. That man was a dynamo in combat.
That too.
One man army.
So, but yeah, he's we'll send you with him. We'll make sure. Right now, he's just doing some odd tasks, but Rintin, make sure that these four at least are well rested. Like, I think if we're able to keep moving at this speed, we should be able to land possibly in the next few days. So,
cool.
Guys, you are free to do as you want. Just don't set the boat on fire, and please don't challenge Chef Bagtoff to another cook-off, because, well, if this is a bust, I don't know what the food's like there, and we need to make sure that we're going to ration. We're still good, but we're gonna have to make sure that we ration something, so that way, if we do have to sail, that's gonna take time. We don't know what's edible on there. So,
there's water. There should be fish from the ocean, right?
Yeah, let's hope so.
Yeah, but have you tried fish stew?
Wow.
I mean, it can't be great in that steak.
Yeah, but he knows how to make stew.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys tried the stew, but well, it was special, all right.
Oh, all right. Well, I take back what I said. We can eat some fish, though.
Well, they call him Mr. Bags.
So
we requisition our own little grill for the side sometime.
I don't know if you guys can find one. Like, I don't know. Maybe you can teach Bagtoff something else besides stew. That would be lovely.
Maybe we could teach him what salt and pepper are.
He doesn't know. That would explain why we have so much. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, guys, rest up. Don't cause any mischief. Like, you're gonna need your energy, because I don't know what's out there, and...
Raz just looks at Dagoth.
Yeah.
Drug.
Alright. So, is there anything you guys want to do, or we're just gonna skip ahead these next few days?
Probably nothing for Thraz.
Nope, I'm not going to do anything this time.
Upal's just going to spend his time entertaining the crew as they are around, and just keeping morale up.
No
I'm just eating food and stashing snacks, asking the chicks what their legs do.
Alrighty.
How many times did you get kicked over this couple of days? And did you ask the captain?
No, I haven't asked the cat. I'm waiting until I get leveled up a little bit.
That
more
many
for that
times.
Yeah. Oh.
No, I'm just joking.
41 kicks.
I didn't know there was that many crew on this.
It was that many. All from Rainla. No.
All the same person.
Each kick counts as
what
two
them legs
because
do.
she has
Damn,
two
what
legs.
them legs do.
It's like Rocky, just like, hit me, hit me. No. Yeah, so you guys rest, you guys interact with the crew, and like there's just good fun and laughs, and it's like the fourth day, and you guys remember, like, as you just heard, like she said it was only gonna take a couple days, and you're like, I don't know. And the fifth day, you guys wake up to hear "Land ho!" as you guys rush up, as everyone rushes to the deck to look over the side of the ship, as the Zargan seems to be sputtering its last bits of energy as it goes over the island, as green sparks are arcing between the crystals. As you guys look down, you pass over what looks like an aged and overgrown with vines and trees watchtower, but you don't see the key. Was that the right thing? Yeah, the key. You don't see this body of water that Denta mentioned. And as you keep going, like, you can see that what looks like a small cave, like, that is just tucked into the cleft of the mountains. And then, as you guys are looking there, you hear like on the port side of the ship, what is that on the mountain? What is something strange? And you guys all turn, and you see that there is a boat. Like a boat that, like, the size of the same boat as you, as the Zargan lot, is just wedged on the peak of a mountain. As you continue to go, and you guys are staring at that, you guys are losing altitude quickly, and the boat just hits the water, crashes in there, and you hear Denta's like, "Well, time to go!" And she spins the wheel as it does like a mini donut as it disperses the speed out, as you guys all, like, if you guys are standing near the front of the ship, I think it's the bow. Is that the bow?
Yeah.
The bow of the ship. You guys see this dark tower that reaches to the heavens, and you can tell that this was the tower that was on the map. And as you guys are sitting there, the wings of the ship fold into itself as little rudders and oars come out of different compartments of the ship to help steer it, and different crewmen are pulling down, foiling up the sails and pulling anchors to lock the ship in place. And Denta looks at you guys. You're up, boys. I hope that tower can reveal something. As a small dinghy is dropped into the water. And you know what? This is where we're gonna call it.
Hmm. Yeah, I thought you might because we got to have Albrecht with us.
So
That's
All
fine.
right, love it. We started on a dinghy. We're starting on a dinghy again. Let's go.
Right?
yeah. So
Oh, this is exciting. I'm very interested to know about the tower and the boat. Okay, refresh my memory if you don't mind. When we learned about the Zargan lot, didn't we learn about another airship?
if you guys remember yeah, I think you guys read about a ship, but it was also in the prologue. There, like that scene earlier. Well, not earlier, but in the beginning, as I open up my notes to remember the name of it, the Paternium.
And are the whereabouts of the Paternium known? Do we know that?
No.
Oh man, this could be awesome. We might be finding the other airship if it's like,
That'd be
if a
cool.
ship got out here. You never know. It could be.
I don't know. It sounds weird, but my mind went to it being a timeline skip, and that was actually our ship, but from the future.
Oh damn. Could
That
also
that
just
was
be a normal ship, and the water level here changes so fucking much that it just like buried the
yeah.
ship somewhere.
Well,
Man, I don't know. There are a lot of options. I'm very
Just-
excited about this
yeah.
place.
Just a quick refresher because it was like a month ago. On the Paternium, the captain was a tiefling and the first mate was a dwarf. So I don't know. Things could happen.
Oh, that's really cool.
But yeah.
All right, this is awesome. I'm very excited about this one, Payne.
Yeah, I was sitting on this for a month because here, let's take you guys to this screen right here. Because what's just to give you a little bit of peek of what's gonna happen for the next couple sessions, is I hope you guys like sandboxes.
Deserts.
No, like
Like we're gonna be in control of the narrative.
You get to choose where
nice.
you guys go. Like after, pretty much. That's why Dento is saying go up the tower, because the tower is going to give you, like,
The best point of view.
Lets you know where things are. But yeah, like after that, like that's what she's saying. Is like, hey, if you think something's interesting, go. So.
All right.
So, roughly whereabouts is this island on the big map?
All right, so it's kind of gonna go off. Like, let's see. If I think we have West Atris here, yeah. So I hope you guys can. Did you guys see that?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
see it
just
popped up.
popped up for us.
Okay, so Tin Ridge, you guys went south, like southwest, and so
Okay.
it's at least a week's journey south,
Of Tin Ridge.
of southwest of Tin Ridge.
So this
Okay, so it's okay.
general map that we're on is like we're not even
Yeah, you're
on
off
that map
the,
at
you're
all.
off the
We're
map.
way off that map.
Yeah, so like,
Yeah, we're like off
So-
the entire south landmass and
like, so the three groups that are going to be exploring Mirkin right now, it's all going to be happening in the Atris's area. So the group that was playing last night, they are focused more on East Atris. You guys are going to be kind of exploring the Atrises and surrounding area, mainly because of just your mode of transportation.
Yeah.
And then the next group that is starting in October is going to be in Halcyon Peaks. Which, the way I explain that to people is that Halcyon Peaks is like Rapture from BioShock before they all like destroyed the place.
Where is that? I don't...
I don't know.
So on the
if you
on the
West
zoomed in
Atris.
map, it's going to be on the zoomed in map. Look northwest of Steelcrest.
Yeah, it's up in the north.
Just follow the river.
And
I see it.
yeah, Halcyon Peaks is like super rich community and such. But
Yeah, we fly by there, they can wave at us. Hey.
they might try to catch you because they're nuts. Like their whole thing is like they generally, at least in the Atrusses, we haven't really been anywhere else, but like celestial worship isn't really approved of.
Right.
Yeah, those people, like, there's people in there that's like, yeah, no, I worship Loxial, the goddess of pain, suffering, and whatever else. There's the third thing she has.
You know,
So
hey, whatever you do in your free time, I guess.
yeah. So but yeah. That's it.
Okay.
So
Alright, cool.
yeah, so for everyone that's here watching and wondering, these will be put up on YouTube within the next 2 weeks. And our next session will be in 2 weeks of October 1st.